6 digital habits that changed my life and my wallet. Look, we've all heard the financial guru's advice. Stop buying lattes, cut up your credit cards, live on a budget of air. But what if I told you the biggest wins for my finances came from tiny, almost invisible changes? Oh, yeah. Today, I'm sharing 6 digital micro habits that completely changed my relationship with money, and none of them involve extreme deprivation or sacrifice. Yay! All right. Um, yeah, simple. So these aren't about cutting out fun. They're about cutting out the noise that tricks you to like mindlessly spend. All right. Before we get into the small habits that made a huge difference. Um, Hi to friend Eva. Welcome back to Fierce Rich Money, where we talk about real personal finance for real people without guilt, shame, or the financial guru nonsense. All right, so how did I digitally declutter? 1, I stopped watching those restocking and haul videos. Look, I love a good aesthetic restock video as much as the next person. You know, the clear bins, the pastel labels, and you know what, and the satisfaction of watching it. But they like really wanted me to buy things that I didn't even know existed. Like, your life is incomplete unless your pantry looks perfect. I should take a picture of my pantry and put it here. No, you know what? No, I don't want to. Actually, no, you don't need to see that. That's no. Anyway, and they made me feel bad because my kitchen isn't the perfect HD TV farmhouse kitchen. You know, it just made me want to buy more stuff I didn't need. So that's it. I stopped watching them. And suddenly my urge to buy like 14 matching spice jars like disappeared. All right. I've also stopped watching channels like HDTV because you know what? I was tired of feeling bad that I don't have the perfect farmhouse. Inbox detox. Say that 10 times fast. I set up a separate email just for marketing emails. And if you're trying to spend less, your inbox is basically a booby trap, Final sale, 50% off. We miss you. No, Target, you don't miss me. It is a one-sided relationship, all right? I also unsubscribed from some of those emails, like remove temptation and that fake sense of urgency, like expiring now. And then, like, you click on it and you see like the clock, like it works. It's why they do it. It works. So by setting up the separate inbox where it's not really that much, my real inbox is a lot more quiet. Like I need that peace. I do. So, but again, there are some marketing ones I still subscribe to, like my grocery store. What else? Old Navy. So that stays. Deleting shopping apps. Since they're deleted, I can't mindlessly scroll through them while sitting on the couch at night. Out of sight, out of mind. For transparency, Amazon and FabFitFun stay. All right. And if you have a problem with that, then you know what? Step off my bus, Mildred. I also keep my grocery store app, obviously, for digital coupons, which brings me into number 4, intentional use of food apps. Again, supermarket, that stays. There are a few other food apps I keep. You know what? I use them intentionally for the reward. So I go to Dunkin' Donuts every once in a while. So that app stays and I earn points. I do not let the promise of like free fries or a free drink influence my decision to go out and spend money. The decision comes from me first, and the reward is a bonus. And FYI, Dunkin' Donuts points now expire, so I will be getting a large decaf tea because I love their tea. I plan to do that at work because I've got one right around the corner. Number 5, no to buy now, pay later apps like Klarna and delivery fees. I've never used Klarna, but I think we need to talk about it. You can now use buy now, pay later with a third-party delivery. You will be paying interest on pizza. Think about that. Like, really think about that. I don't use apps like DoorDash and Uber Eats. I have a car and I can go pick it up. And if I really don't feel like it, I get it delivered from the restaurant directly. So no third-party apps for me. You know what? I can't afford it. I know it's a great side hustle for people, but for me, it's something I can't afford and don't want to pay. I don't want to pay interest on food I ate 3 months ago, right? Do you? I mean, think about it. Really think about that. And number 6, no phone first thing in the morning. I know this one sounds random, but for me, it's crucial. When I start my day scrolling, look, you're immediately filling your brain with comparison and consumer culture, like even before you're fully awake. When I stopped looking at my phone first thing in the morning, my mood did improve. And you know what? My spending followed. So I like to start the day with a clear head, not with an ad trying to sell me something. Starting the day with the clear head is a good thing. You know, it sets me up for like peace. It doesn't always happen. Like, you know, the alarm clock doesn't go off, or, you know, the train is late, or the train is early, or I'm stuck behind a school bus and I'm late to the train. Like, things happen. But if I can do just one thing to hopefully set me up for a peaceful morning before I sit on a crowded train and do my side hustle work, like, I need that. Like, I genuinely need that. And I'm guessing you might also. Look, when getting out of debt, there are, you know, sacrifices we have to make. Some of them big, some of them small, but you know what? It's a sacrifice, and I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes, which I document here. So, but you know, these small little changes have added up, totally added up for savings, and more importantly, the mindset shift. You know, I'm no longer reacting to the financial world as much as I used to. You know, it's giving me a sense of control, and that's key. Yeah, I think that's key to everything in life, that we want a sense of control. So my question to you, what is one digital habit you are going to break this week? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, these 6 things have helped me really like wrap my mind around things. And you know what? A lot of them are pretty simple. So my first recommendation, actually my first 2, don't look at your phone first thing in the morning, and a separate email for marketing stuff. All right, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. You know, like, subscribe, the whole bit, share it with someone who might need it. And so yeah, I will see you in the next one.